my little blob right here. Okay.
She offered to do the history of Scotch.
Here we go. I'm just getting this started for you guys. Don't get crazy about my map. Okay.
I don't even recognize that as being Scotland, Wales, and kind of Ireland.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Okay, good. Okay, it looks better than your witch then, I guess. Okay, so, like you said, insulting. This is England, Scotland, and Wales. And that over there is Ireland. So you didn't know. This is all news to me. Because I'm not very good at history. I mean, geography.
Or apparently the English language.
Okay, let's get serious here, people. I gotta switch markers because I'm getting really serious now.
Getting high.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that too. Okay, so today we're going to learn about the history of Scotch. So, the production of Scotch whiskey came about because there was no effective way of storing beer. How many of you guys knew that?
I had that problem already.
And distilling a liquid into a spirit drink was a way around this. And that's how Scotch came about. So, the earliest evidence of Scotch whiskey was how long ago? How long?
700 years ago.
Yeah. You're pretty close. 1494 was the first recorded Scotch whiskey production. And it was by Friar John Cord. Did you know that?
No, this is all information.
This is all news to you?
All
Okay.
news. Well, I knew where Wales was, but beyond that, it's all news.
Well, in 1494, he received enough malt to produce over 1,000 bottles of aqua vitae, which is what Scotch was called. Whiskey.
Should write that out.
Aqua vitae?
It's not a lot
Okay.
for that region of the world, though.
No, it's not.
That's what it was called before Scotch?
That's what they called it.
Is that French for water?
I think that's Latin.
Vital water?
Latin for water of life.
Oh, like.
There you go. Latin
I'm
for water of
impressed.
life.
She's got it all right there.
Yeah.
So, do you know why the large-scale production of it began back then?
1525.
Medicine.
No, I mean why.
Why?
Ooh,
Medicine.
medicine. Yes,
That's
it
pretty
had
For chew.
medicinal
I use this for the same reason.
uses. It provided relief from many ailments,
Totally kidding.
and also
Including sobriety.
including sobriety. And
The
also,
history of Scotch.
it also helped with the cold people in Scotland. It helped warm their bodies from the cold winters. So, by the late 1600s, here we're skipping down to 1600s here, people. 1600s. Okay. So, in the 1600s, the immense profit of Scotch whiskey, because it was so profitable, they began to tax it. People don't like when you start to tax things. So there was a huge split. So there were all these legal, there were some legal distilleries, and then there were tons of illegal distilleries. And so there was like a struggle between the people in the government, and most of them were down here, these people. So there were like the people that had the distilleries that were legal up here, and then there were all these illegal ones up here in the Highlands.
Naughty.
Yes. So just to put it in perspective, there were about 4 legal distilleries and about, wait, hold on. Oh, yes. 400 unregistered, illegal distilleries.
Those Scots.
And so,
Although those sprinkles look more like Irish.
That was racist.
racist.
No.
So, it would be all these battles between the two, the legal and the illegal
Is that
distilleries.
a battle?
And they'd
right
go
there?
in, yeah, that's a battle, that's some fighting. Fighting. And smugglers of illegal Scotch would actually sometimes face the death sentence. Not good. They kill those dudes. Not cool. So, in the late 1700s, we're moving to 1700s.
Wow.
We're moving fast. They were selling so much south of the border that it actually put a damper on gin sales. Did you know that?
Mm.
Yes. So then there
See how
was
she's
Scotch
coming back to the previous
Came
lesson?
before gin. Right?
yes. Well, I'm not sure.
Which came
Oh,
first?
that
came
is
first,
a
the
topic
gin or-
for future study.
Which came first, gin or Scotch?
It's got to be gin.
You think so?
I think it's
Okay.
gin.
Maybe. Maybe so. So then, now we're skipping to, this is not a very good lesson, by the way. In 1823 is when a compromise happened between the legal and the illegal
It took
distilleries.
that long?
Yes, it took that long.
There were
From
two.
here to here.
Yeah, that's true.
It took that long. And they, decided that they were going to come to terms because it was such a profitable venture. They were going to, make a compromise. But it did not completely wipe out illegal production, in fact. But it was a giant step towards the industry that it became today.
Very good.
I feel like I should have done